Please don't be blurry. So I'm recording an original violin song. It will be on my website for direct sale. I might put it through the DSPs, but by the time this episode comes out, it'll be on my website. So if you want to support my journey, you can go purchase it. I'll put the link right here. This song is called Intro to Space, aka A Conversation with God. Real introspective piece. Let's go. That was the gist of the song. I'm gonna run it again and get like another take. So if you want to support me, go to my website and grab your digital copy of this song. It'll be the cost of a cup of coffee. Alright y'all, I'm about to step out into what's left of Atlanta after this winter ice storm. Pray for me. Oh yeah. It's actually quite beautiful out here. No, but for real, I do have to be careful driving on the road because you just never know. Ooh, now my door handle frozen. Alright, so my door handle was frozen. I don't know, I think we're alright. I'll try to dress back. I'm about to drive to the city for the first day since the ice storm. I'm gonna see what these roads are giving. I mean, I see people driving, so I think I'll be fine. But I'll see y'all in the city. It's so crazy the difference in how like snow and freezing weather is treated between New York and Atlanta. I literally drove from New York to Atlanta in a snowstorm and we were just outside like it was nothing, you know. We didn't really think about it. But yeah, it's a major difference. I do see some salt over here at Pond City Market though. I'm about to try to find a gluten-free pastry. Hopefully something delicious this time. No shade. And pray to God that everything else isn't shut down. Ice on the ground. It's crazy how in New York we do not give a fuck about snow. It's kind of like when it rains in California. Like when I was there, I lived in California for a year from 2016 to 2017, and anytime it would even drizzle, people were driving 20 miles an hour on the highway. And I would just pew past them at 60 and I was the only one. Oh my God, that was such an aggressive sneeze. Anyway, let's get in here. Ooh, I've never seen it so dead in here ever. I got a feeling that the bakery is closed. Damn. I just got a feeling the bakery is closed. I just know it. I just know it. Yeah, that shit's closed like shit. Well, might be able to give me a macaroon. Let's see. Alright, I think I'm in luck. I do love a good macaroon. This cute little Saint Germain chocolate I got today. just gonna go home, honestly. I could work on some editing for vlog 3 and then just jump in the studio. That's pretty much it for today, especially since everything is closed, it looks like. So let's fucking get it. Feels like it's gonna be a pretty rest-filled day. Gotta figure out some food. But I know I didn't film at all yesterday. I just wanted to like sit in my do-rag. I just needed a day to myself yesterday, so I didn't film. I just did a whole lot of editing. I caught up on the show Invincible, which is located in my Amazon store, link below. And right now I'm on like season 4. Alright, my hand's getting cold. It's cold. So I realized I kind of do feel like being outside. So I'm about to run to a coffee shop and I'm gonna research what it costs to obtain a mechanical license so I can start covering my favorite songs on violin and selling them. I'm gonna actually figure out how to do it legally. So I'm about to run in here and make that happen.
Think I know what's on your mind. I know that you wanna take this right. Think I know what's on your mind. Let's play a game of truth or dare. See if we could.
So after I left the coffee shop, I still didn't feel like quite going home, so I decided to go to one of my favorite little brunch spots called Carroll Street Cafe on a really cute street in Atlanta called Carroll Street, obviously. It's got really good food, really good vibes, and kind of like a local feel. Check it out. Anytime I want it, you be waiting. We get it, oh man. I can tell that you be down to do them things you thought about, and it's fine. Anytime every time you want it, I'll be waiting. We gon' get it soon. It will be you and me, sitting in a tree.
We go straight to fucking jail. Coast Guard jail. We're handcuffed on the boat.
So I'll probably use this table. And good morning, y'all. It is day 24, I believe. I'm about to stop counting. So today I'm waking up super late. I stayed up really late last night editing and recording. I recorded my first full violin song, which you saw. I re-recorded it since recording it on video just to really focus on the soul of the song. I wanted to put a lot more emotions in it as opposed to like focusing on how I might have looked on camera. That was a private studio session. And I'm also waking up a little bit down because something's going on with TikTok, and I guess ownership has been transferred to America. Like, I need to like really kind of delve into what that is. I'm very forward focused, like, okay, just keep finding ways to adapt, finding ways to kind of maneuver around whatever situation may present itself. That's how my mind is programmed. I have a little bit of PTSD though from things kind of going well and then something shifting. I don't want to say the phrase like it's always something, but it kind of always feels like it's something. Like I had my first viral-ish video. It had like 40,000 views, 12,000 likes or something like that. I will insert the clip here. So I've been consistently putting out short videos and staying present on TikTok. So, you know, as vlog 2 dropped, I put a short promoting the vlog. And of course, many people aren't gonna like the vlog shorts quite yet. People are just getting to know me. Buying into a whole hour vlog it's not gonna have a whole lot of momentum quite yet, and I know that. But I posted a promo on it and it got 0 views for like days. Like I took it down, reposted it again, 0 views. I'm like, what? So I don't know, it didn't shoot me out the sky, but it just feels like there's something always going on to kind of stop or slow down independent people. Like whether it's entrepreneurs or musicians, artists who are just like finding traction somewhere, finally some traction, and then boom. And I'm listening back to like different artists who blew in like the early 2010s and how much easier it was back then. Like if you had a viral hit, you had $100,000 in your account, and nowadays 1 million plays on Spotify only equates to like maybe $1,000 or something like that. So that stuff is a little bit discouraging, and it's my love to be an artist and a musician, to create and perform. That's what I love doing, and I really want to figure out how to crack the code to make a life out of it. It has presented its fair share of challenges. I'm not quitting, it just sometimes I just have to process a little bit of discouragement and challenges along the way. So it looks like TikTok is starting to come back to its senses a little bit. I got some comments and some views this morning when I woke up, but it just feels like some changes are about to happen. I'm about to go to the gym. That's one thing I can always kind of do to re-brighten my spirit. Going to the gym, I might go to a coffee shop, and I need to reorganize my strategy on songs. Like, it's good to just keep pumping out songs, but I also kind of want to get a timeline going. I wanted to drop my first single by Valentine's Day. That was the goal, but it's not looking likely. I want to make sure that I have enough songs loaded in the chamber to start releasing so that there is no stoppage of momentum. I can just go, 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 go. So I'm just gonna go to the gym, and that's it. I'll see y'all in a little bit. So I just got the good news that my business cards are ready, so I'm about to go pick them up from Little 5 Points Pharmacy. I got them redone to put the Amazon store on the back, just in case like somebody was like, oh, you smell good, what's your scent? So I could be like, boom, buy it from my Amazon store. Or people say, I like your boots, get it from my Amazon store, boom. So it's kind of a way to cross promote me as a musician and a brand and everything, but also my Amazon store, because we're trying to get them multiple streams of income. We are not playing. Let's get in here. Those tools are analogies and puzzles. Woman holds her tongue, knowing silence will speak for her. Brave men tell the truth. Sing it with me, y'all. Hey, I have a UPS pickup.
What's the name of it?
Joya Bravo. I have officially secured the box. Woo woo! So if you're into natural products, like anything you can think of, food, organic food, definitely check out Sevenanda. It's definitely Atlanta's like natural food, natural product hub. Let's go. I gotta get me some soap. I like to get my black soap from here. pretty much have any herb you can think of, any sort of ailment you have, and they also have people that'll help you. Like if you describe your symptoms, they'll suggest certain things also. So definitely love this place. Alright, so I usually get liquid black soap, lavender scented, but they're all out of it, so I'm gonna settle for this black soap bar by Erzuli. I found myself involved. And we are back at Drip Coffee. I think that name is so cool. Can you even see the sign? I'm trying. Hold on. There we go. Drip Coffee.
Artists and managers need to really think about how, like, strategically, right? Every step of the way. There's a lot of organic that happens in this process, right? Because, you know, the way that you can gain traction, sure, there's some strategy and some marketing and all that, but at the end of the day, if the audience isn't gravitating towards it, you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
People are interviewing them, you give them talking points with the hopes of serving them with the information to ask the person they're interviewing, your client, questions about that, essentially kind of trying to serve it to them on a silver platter.
Almost, but not quite. Let's see how that sounds. I'm gonna get it one more time without delay. I think that's good enough for that. So let's move on to the verse. It is what it is, child. Yeah. Y'all don't even give a shit. I put the whole of my heart in my music, here it is. Blood splat up on the beat that I'm delivering. They say the sky is the limit, I'm feeling limited. Oh shit. Oh god, okay. Shit, man. What can I say? Y'all don't even give a shit. I put the whole of my heart in my music, here it is. Blood splat up on the beat that I'm delivering. They say the sky's the limit, I'm feeling limited. Oh shit, bitch, I'm finna cash out. I'm 2 seconds from uploading my ass out. From mad out to mad likes and mad clout. It'll gas me up so high I'll pass out, no doubt. Crack cocaine ain't built like raw. Some play games and some play saw. Alright, let's try it again. Well, damn, y'all don't even give a shit. I put the whole of my heart in my music, here it is. Blood splat up on the beat that I'm delivering. They say the sky's the limit, I'm feeling limited. Oh shit, Bitch, I'm about to crash out. I'm 2 seconds from uploading my ass out. From mad doubt to mad likes and mad clout. You'll gas me up so high I'll pass out, no doubt. Stefani, it's getting way heavy. It's 2030 and none of these bitches ain't ready. I'm in the kitchen with butter knives. I make shetty. They know I'm built for it tough. These bitches ain't Chevys. Nah. Alright. So funny what happens when you take your blinders off and like look around at life. Look at this cute little store I just found. Cute. I don't know, it's very aesthetical. I love it. Good morning, y'all. I feel really good today. It's actually quite a beautiful day. It's sunny and kind of chilly outside. I made it to Hell Yeah Gluten Free. I got me a biscuit, so I'm obviously about to go to a coffee shop. Chill out for a little bit, organize some thoughts. I want to listen back to the song that I recorded last night, but I'm also in the process of writing a song that is very vulnerable. So to be honest, me recording that song last night, Hunting Season, I made that remix a long time ago and I just didn't do anything with it. A lot of this journey that you're seeing is me picking up the pieces that I never played with, basically. Hunting Season was a verse that was a remix to a Jadakiss song that I just did nothing with. I was like, I need to re-record that, make it up to date, and put it back out, basically. So that's what I'm doing with that. Recording Hunting Season last night is, to be honest, me procrastinating on a song that is very vulnerable. It's a song that so far is titled Dear Father. It's touching on the fact that I was raised without a father and all of the brokenness that has come of that. I honestly think like you can heal things, you can talk about things, you can get to better places about certain things, but I just think certain things you can never really heal from. I think you just wear scars, you know what I mean? And I think life deals you scars. Those scars are healed, but the scars are still there. So the crazy thing about like each song that I record, it kind of puts me in the mood of the vibe of the song. I feel good today, thank God, but me knowing that I'm getting ready to kind of rewrite, repurpose, and re-record Dear Father, it has me thinking about life in a much deeper and much more introspective way. It's crazy how each song kind of like carries its own like life and energy that can change yours, basically. And I'm only recording it next because I just wrote a list of songs that I need to get done, and I'm like, let me just knock them out one by one, otherwise I probably will just avoid doing them, you know what I mean? I'll create excuses and not get them done. So I'm militarily forcing myself to get this song done, and it is just putting me in that mind state. So I've been rewriting the verses and like lyrics are coming to me. I've been talking long enough. I'm about to head to this coffee shop, listen to the track. It's produced by Passport Rav, really talented rapper and producer. After this, I have to do laundry and then jump back in the studio. So let's go. Let's try this. Yeah, recording Dear Father. I feel vulnerable, but I can't talk to you. In fact, I can't talk to nobody. I got mama so worried, but fuck everybody, I got me. They try to me of all my energy. It feel like love only creates enemies. Ooh. I see that toxicity all in my jeans, all in my jeans, kiss my teeth. I ain't tryna give no fucks about your Philly. All this product got me feeling nada. I'm the Dundada listening to Casada. I feel vulnerable, but I can't talk to you. In fact, I feel vulnerable, but I can't talk to you. In fact, I can't talk to nobody. I got mama so worried, but everybody I got me. They try to me of all my energy. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate this. Take that out. Well, bring this down here. Vulnerable. Talk to you. Vulnerable. Talk to you. Nobody. 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 I got me. Energy creates enemies. Tea all in my jeans. Kiss my teeth. Okay, so I'm gonna do a high part. Vulnerable, 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 vulnerable. Talk to you. Alright, let's bring this down to yes, okay. So I'm gonna mute all this shit. I think all these actually can go. Give a fuck, give no fucks about your feelings, watch it all disappear and fucking Richard Millie. I think this is dope. I'm not sure, but I think this might be dope. I think. Alright. Ah! Okay. I'm the dun dada listening to Casada. Problem, I think I'm just really mad at my dad. I fucker never loved me, never gave me what he had. Why should any? I'm surprised you still recording, camera. Thought you would have gave up by now. Fucks. 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 Fuck. All this product got me feeling nada. All this product got me feeling nada. Listening to Casada. I'm always the problem. I'm always the problem. Watch them all, watch it all disappearing. Fucking Richard Millie, all this product got me feeling. I'm the dun dada listen to Casada. Hey! And God. On God. On me. On God. On God. And God. On God. I love this damn song. Oh well, if no one else does. Oh my goodness. Doing all this shit is just no joke, man. That's the cost of this whole thing, is doing a whole bunch of shit. I love that noise gate sound. Sounds great. I'm listening to this through waves and it's fucking me up. A lot of tracks, but so be it. Jesus. Jesus. It's just the beginning. Good morning, y'all. Hat girl is by. Cat girl in the building. How do I feel? What's going on? So last night I completed recording Dear Father, and then I kind of came home to myself and realized, damn, I need a more solid plan moving forward. Like, what's realistic for releasing and organizing all this content and doing all the things. It's so much information. Even just now I was listening to an Instagram growing expert on how to grow on Instagram, and I'm like, man, API and what is it, DM direct message automation. I'm just like, There's so much shit to learn, but I feel in my soul, and this is probably like the fairy tale artist jumping out, but I just feel like once I start dropping a few singles and some real momentum going, I think something will happen that will ease this whole thing. Whether it's I'll be able to hire a social media team, or I start working with, you know, somebody who has real funding so that I don't have to do as much as I'm doing. I can focus more on being in the studio, and whatever it is, something's gonna give, and I have to figure out what that is because I need to specify it so I can manifest it correctly. On top of everything, there's like a lot going on just in life, in the real world right now, with what's happened in Minnesota, and they arrested Don Lemon last night. Like, and I'm not big on speaking into politics, but there is a lot of shit happening right now all at the same time. It can be very distracting, and I think it's important for people to remain focused on their goals, speaking for myself in particular, but also stay aware. It can be very discouraging and disappointing, but I do believe in the importance to maintain that focus and moving forward on your actual strength, because if I don't sharpen my tools, then I won't be ready for anything, you know what I mean? I organized myself last night. I realized that the release time frame that I had penciled in my mind is probably not realistic. So I went through all my music that's ready and all my music that's not ready, and I realized how much more time I need to stay in the studio, and it kind of made me sad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have at least another month or so to be locked into the studio, and I'm a little bit sad about that. Like, the smartest use of my time for now is spending the next month in the studio and pretty much just vlogging in studio, and that's it. Nothing else. So that's where I'm at for now. I'm about to go out into the day. I'm a little disheveled and disorganized today, I think because I really need a break. I need to like take myself to the movies or something. I need like a little like mini vacation, just because I know how much I'm gonna have to lock in for the next month. I have a lot of competing thoughts right now. I'm just gonna go into the city and experience some city energy and see where the day kind of takes me. Yeah.
Take my picture. Would you take my picture? Give that to the National Academy of Arts and Sciences.
God bless. Alright, y'all, so I'm back out here and I'm about to walk into a coffee shop as usual. I don't know if I'm going to put the clip from earlier today, but I was discussing that I reorganized my schedule and like my plans moving forward, and I realized that for the next like month I have to lock into the studio, and I'm just a little bit depressed about that. It's kind of like a dream come true, but at the same time like knowing that I can't really do shit else for the month of February. Like I can't, no releases, no going out, no nothing to just kind of like take a load off. I can't, like I literally have to lock in. So the next 4 vlogs or so are gonna be extremely boring. I'm not gonna lie, like I need to just coffee shop, gym, studio, and nothing else. Right now I'm about to walk into one, kind of organize my schedule moving forward, put some more content buckets together for next week. Like the more I organize forward, the more time it gives me back towards the studio, and I'm grateful because I know what I'm doing moving forward, but it's still just a little bit, I don't know, it's just a little sad. Like sometimes you just want to take a load off, but anyway, I'm about to get in here and get to work, so I will see y'all probably inside. Bye. Alright y'all, I almost didn't document this, but I'm about to check my P.O. box, and guess what? Hey! I got mail, bitch, I'm important. Listen, running a small business is hard work. We get all this mail, so many things to do every day. Cheers. Alright, we're gonna pop in for a quick visit to what I believe is one of the best places to shop in Atlanta. It's called Junkman's Daughter, and you already see the vibes. You already see the vibes. You already know what it is. But they have so much good shit just like tucked in. You never know what you're gonna find, and I would say it's like I want to say it's like the higher end of affordable, basically. But they have super unique, like, alternative pieces, and there's just so much shit here. You just never know what you're gonna find. So I came in because I try to avoid coming in here at all. But oh wait, let me turn to me. So I generally try to avoid coming in here at all because it's real easy to drop way too much money in here. But I specifically came. What the fuck is that? Specifically came in to try to find some sweatpants because I need some like house sweatpants, but I don't want them to be like any like a Walmart, like, you know, just any. I want like a good alternative, like dope sweatpants. So I'm gonna see what they have. Otherwise, what the ones I really want are from Boiler Room, but I know Boiler Room sweatpants are like $100. So let's see what they have. Gotta catch the art. I need this in my bath. Why do I find so much good art for the bathroom? Like, my future mansion is gonna be full of shit. Say that. They even have dog clothes. Like, come on now. Hey, haha. No call on the phone of the blues today. Such a surprise, I just saw you around the way. I'll never forget the memories that we tried to make it. Should've never lent you that piece of my heart. And now, shit. I am not great at singing and playing at the same time, but now that I've at least got the notes. This is a really sad song. But we gotta get to them, right? No call on the phone of the blue. Oh shit. No call on the phone of the blues today. I could not believe the word that they had to say. Such as a... Alright, cool. Shit. God, that's such a sad song, man. This is such a sad song. So Strangers and Lovers is it's about somebody I used to date, and long story short, like just a few weeks after we stopped dating, not that they were like, we weren't like so in love, it was really just like a light relationship or a friendship. Like, we just used to hang out all the time and just chill together. And very shortly after we stopped dating, within a couple weeks, he had overdosed. The whole time we were together, like, we used to hang out all the time. I didn't ever see that side of him. Obviously, I didn't know him all that well, but we hung out pretty heavy for a few months. He was from Uzbekistan, just a cool dude. And yeah, he passed away. So I made this song, Strangers and Lovers. But ever since then, it's taken kind of new meanings. I'm thinking I might change the lyrics to make it a little bit more universal. So it's not specifically about the one who passed, and rest in peace, obviously. But Strangers and Lovers to me has taken kind of a different meaning and one that's closer to the heart. So I'm gonna keep recording. Here we go. You know what I hate? This is so random. Movies that turn out to be weird. Like movies that randomly explore Chesterism or incestuism, like all that type of weirdo shit. I just started watching this movie, and from the preview and like the image, it looked like a good movie. Then I start watching it, and as I get into it, I'm like, oh, it's a fucking weirdo film. Sorry, but like I'm not trying to trigger, but I can't stand weirdo films, man. Bun them, bun that. Fire upon that. Let me blow my nose. Of course, this is probably just me, like, low-key diffusing the intimacy of this song I'm about to record. It's really sad and vulnerable. It's another sad and vulnerable song, but I gotta knock them out, so I gotta go there. I may or may not cry. I really don't be crying like that, dog. I'm bored. I'll lift this baby up. Tighten it. There we go. Alright, here we go. And I no longer need the metronome. No call on the phone, I have the blues today. Surprise, I just saw you around the way. I'll never forget the memories that we tried to make. Damn. Ah! Hold on. Let me fix the camera. I'm realizing I think I might have to record this acoustic instead because there's so much feedback and air in this that I'm not sure I can keep it electric. Hey. Yeah, it's like a lot of feedback, a lot of air. Oh, shit. Anyway. Y'all, my voice is just not warm as a singer. Like, I'm very, I don't know. It takes me a minute to kind of get into the intimate vibe. Like, if I'm not singing every day, which is why it's so important to practice and warm up. I haven't been practicing, nor have I warmed up. So I'm just jumping in and praying to God. No call on the phone, I have the blues today. I'll never forget the memories that we tried to make. I should've never lent you that piece of my heart. Oh, I already know I peaked. So let's take it again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do all those plug-in tracks over on acoustic just because I can fucking hear the air. It's disgusting. Call on the phone of the blues today. I should've never lent you that piece of my heart. Now I'm gonna have to go back to the start. We'll never be more than strangers and lovers. For me to give in now. Putting on my shoes that day, turned my back and walked away. Never thought the word would fuck. I'm getting more into the vibe, but I think I need to jump off of filming, so I'm more focused on the vocals and the feel than how I look doing it. So I'm gonna jump off of recording and maybe I'll come back later, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if you can see, but it is snowing. It is a snow day in Atlanta. Hey.
Spoon, eat some chili.
Oh, is it a chili fest?
Yeah, we're just doing a little chili cook-off. So
nice.
You want to try chili?
Maybe.
You'll be able to.
is really, 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 really good, y'all. Listen, I know I look a mess. So I had to completely like shut down today. I ended up laying in bed for most of the day and watching One Punch Man, which is one of my favorite shows. I started watching it from the very beginning, so really getting into his story as opposed to just like watching each individual episode for its own episode. I really did mean it when I said these next few days and vlogs, whatever, are gonna be very boring. It's just gonna be like me in the studio. Coming to terms with that has been really hard. Like, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, I know that there's people who feel like I'm in a privileged space or whatever, but I really am putting a lot of, like, first off, I paid to be in this space that I'm in. Like, I put in a lot of work, 3 months worth of work to be able to save enough to just lock it. Based on my current timeline, February, I have to get all of my music done, which also includes not just recording and recording them to my standard, which is perfect, but also getting them mixed and also learning how to produce. Because I don't have a big budget, so I'm having to do a lot on my own. And there's certain things I know I can't do, so I'm like delegating those tasks to other people. Mixing and mastering, like all that kind of stuff, I know I could learn, but why take all that time to do it when there are people out there who are very talented at it, who specialize in that, and I can delegate that, you know, that task. So I have the month of February to not only complete 11 songs but also produce maybe 5-6 of them, and that's gonna be a whole new learning process. And like it is somewhat exciting, but at the same time, like, I never set out to be a producer or an engineer, or I really just set out to be an artist. So doing all of this is it comes with a burnout. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some people be like, aren't you excited to do all the things? And I'm like, yeah, but doing all of the things is the problem. Especially because I'm literally just creating my foundation. It would be different if the foundation was out the way and now I could just like freely have some fun. I feel like I'm creating the foundation right now, and until I have that part finished, I feel like I can't really have too much fun, and I only have a certain amount of time to kind of get it all done financially and with the seasons. Like, I want to bring in the spring ready to take it on. I know I look a mess. Don't watch me, okay? Just like listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. So I want to bring in the spring with as much of a bang as I can. So something else that I didn't do was like really organize and strategize what I'm doing leading up to that. Like, sometimes it's smart to just go completely dark, like don't post anything for a certain amount of time on social media until like you really have it all together. But I've done so much shit that I feel like I've done so much amazing shit that I feel like I'm in this like purgatory almost. I want to tell people or show people the Carnegie Hall performance. I want to show people all of the amazing things, the MoMA performance and the City Winery tour I did with Babatunde, hip hopper. If you don't know who that is, definitely go check him out. But it's almost like trying to figure out how to make that make sense with aligning with all the things that I'm doing now. Like, it seems like most people just want to see the violin, but that's also because I haven't created really enough momentum as an artist yet. So that's this process. It's like, damn, I keep having this mental battle where I'm like, damn, I've done all this amazing stuff. Like, why am I not further? Why am I not further? But I'm also in the building stage. And another part of that is I almost feel like I'm starting all over again, like starting from the beginning. And that's a little bit of a mind fuck as well. Because anywhere I step in as an artist right now will be from the beginning, even though I've done Carnegie Hall, New York Times, been on the news several times, the Porsche TV show, and all these list of achievements that I know that somebody with a budget and with, you know, a supportive team could probably make that make sense. I need to just think more about what that next step would even look like for me beyond having this body of work done and creating a whole bunch of content to support it. Once the music is done, I don't have to be in Atlanta, and that's another thing. Like, I want to be able to be based properly somewhere. Financially, it makes sense for me to be in New York because I make the bulk of my money in New York, but I hate living in New York. The day-to-day life in New York is shitty, and any New Yorker can attest. I was born there. I can speak on it. I've been there long enough to know. Unless you make 6 figures in New York, and even if you do, I'm really being careful with my words, because even when I was up there with my car, like, I'm thinking about driving around. Like, even if I had all the money to just splurge and Uber and all that. It's still a stressful living experience. It really sucks a lot of the nurturing that is, for me, required to like art comfortably or art freely. There's so many picturesque areas in New York, so like I guess talking about it is helping a little bit, because I am thinking about what springtime and summertime in New York is gonna look like with a body of work and all the amazing content I can get out of being there. So maybe that is exciting, and I need to just shut the fuck up and just stay in this space. But it gets a little mentally overwhelming just trying to strategize everything perfectly and figuring it all out. I think this stage that I'm in right now is probably the hardest part. Probably. The future's probably like, hold my beer. This is the most boring, deadest, no outlet, just me like pushing through in the winter, like just pushing through. And then I was thinking about it, like, what would a break even look like? What does a vacation even look like for me? And I don't have a desire for a vacation. I don't have a desire to, like, I need a break, but I can't think of anything that I could do right now that would make me really happy. If I were to go to LA right now, rent a car and a bungalow at Venice Beach, being around other creatives and like being inspired by art and shooting content, that would make me happy. But just literally going to like Jamaica or something and like just being on a beach right now, it doesn't sound like the move, because I'm like, I've got work to do. It's almost like any vacation that I could take right now would still need to be artistically productive. Like even if some resort in whatever, Jamaica, booked me to play the resort, I would still feel like, damn, I'm taking time away from the studio that I could really use. But like if I were in LA and I was like getting inspired by creative people and people who are getting after it like me, I think that would help. It's either like going to LA or like going to England or something and being in that same specific situation where I'm like, I have my autonomy, everything's covered financially. Even Japan, just to check out like what science and technology meets art looks like at a high level. That type of shit would make me happy right now. But nothing will make me happier than completing my music. And I know that, even though it's hard, and it just feels hard, because I want it to all be perfect. I want it to be good. I want it to make sense. I want all this hard work that I'm doing to amount to something. I'm the only one who can create that avenue. It's gonna take this that I'm going through now, creating that foundation so people can, I just spittled, so that people can grasp me as an artist and not see me incorrectly anymore. But without the body of work, nothing that I've done matters or makes sense. And that's something that is very depressing to know. I've put in so much work, but I still haven't done nearly enough. So I think what I'm going through is a darkest night of the soul, like one of those. I knew going into this it wasn't going to be all peaches and roses. I knew it was going to come with challenges. Oh, let's get it popping. Yo. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Nope, it's gonna be easy peasy. Easy peasy. 8:30. For me to give in, stranger than lovers, stranger than friends, or will you return? For me to give in, y'all know I can't keep that. And I can only hit this like maybe 6 times. Ooh. We are at the hard part. Me to give in, stranger than lovers, stranger than friends. For me to give in, stranger than lovers, stranger than friends. So will you return? It's not it still. It's not it. It's not it. But we're almost there. I definitely should have warmed up first. Yet here I am. For me to give in, stranger than lovers, stranger than friends, so will you return? For me to give in, back to that part. Alright, I'm just gonna sing the final part and I'm gonna have to come back to this because okay. Alright, cool. Why do both of my bra sleeves come down? Up a little bit. Alright, cool. So close. That was actually a really good take, but just not quite. Just not quite. Alright, that wasn't bad. I'm going to delete the other take and move that up to the muted section and take it again. That's not bad. I think I'm going to check out what they sound like, and then I might add like a plucking section, and I think that'll be it for this song. I want to kind of keep it simple, keep it to the vocals mainly, and that's pretty much it. Nice to meet ya.
I'll go round and round the wheel, dreams inside my merry-go, but it ain't nice to meet ya.